So what is Ravenbound? It's a fast-paced hack-and-slash roguelite set in an open world using a card system, but I'll explain more on that later as I'll give you my likes and dislikes about the game. In the world of Vault, the game is inspired by Scandinavian folklore. You take form of a vessel, a conduit for the raven that's within you, a strong weapon forged by ancient gods. In order to free and restore balance to the island, the raven's goal is to rid Vault of the evil forces. The mission would take years to complete, so they enshrine the ravens in the body of warriors to embark on this journey seeking to fulfill its purpose. Permadeath is a big part of Ravenbound, but even if you may lose a vessel, come back stronger each time. As you explore and defeat enemies, you'll start acquiring different cards and chests scattered throughout a vault, or through defeating enemies and collecting 3 fragments. This will be the primary means for progression. Cards vary anything from giving you more coins, upgrading your armor, and a damage boost to your weapon, relic slots, and so on. As you grow stronger, so do the cards in potency. As you journey through a vault, you will come across chests that glow red. Open it, it will take up a slot fragment while also building up your hatred meter. In order to open them without penalty, you want to follow the blue marker, fight the enemies to cleanse that area, then look for the beacon of light indicating that the chests are safe to open. Fight enemy camps to gather enough fragments to gain more cards. However, hatred builds as you fight enemies and open these red chests. This can take up fragment or card slots while also buffing enemies. Each section you're in has a town where you can interact with different merchants as well as pick up a side quest for extra coin. Once you feel like you're powerful enough, it's then time to make your way to the warden and take him out. Doing so successfully will grant you the blessing of Elri and clearing out some of the hatred you acquire along in your journey. Rinse and repeat this 2 more times with the warden and you'll be able to fight the betrayer, the raven's purpose, your ultimate goal. If you made it this far into the video, let me know if you have any interest in playing this or have. Why or why not? So here are things that I do like about the game. First game in recent memory where motion blur is turned off by default. Visually, I think the game looks great whether flying or running around. I like the music track in the world, especially when you're in the town. Combat, hack and slash, it can be quite satisfying when you're able to parry or deflect attacks when timed right. The devs are listening and there's been continued updates and patches since its release, and at the time of this recording, the devs dropped another update on April 18th. Now, things that I don't like. I found it strange that there wasn't voice acting for the dialogue. The world feels empty since you'll only occasionally come across enemy camps. Our vessel, aka our character, and its inhabitant, I felt could use more work. You don't have the ability to turn into a raven at any time that you want, and instead the game has launch pads throughout the map that you'll have to make your way to, which honestly can be annoying if you find yourself away or below one. Online only for a single player game, definitely a negative. Some bugs I experienced, such as being unable to collect fragments or mana at places I'm trying to cleanse, random crashes while I'm playing. However though, these issues have since then been resolved. This game hates it when you alt-tab and will not maintain full screen and will revert back to Windows borderless, forcing you to have to go back into the settings to reapply it. Final thoughts. Last I checked, the game still has mixed reviews, but the devs are actively working on making it better. I am no means a roguelike fan, not to say I hate it, it's the genre that typically doesn't appeal to me over others. However, I gave this game a chance and was curious when I first found out about it, and I thought it looked interesting. I found myself enjoying the game despite the overall issues in small doses and have logged around 8 hours into this. If you're interested in the game but still on the fence, I say either wait for the price to drop or when there's more improvements to the game. Just keep in mind you'll have to create an account in order to play the game as it requires you to be online.